Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Well, the cannabis girl, the basketball player, American basketball player who broke the law in entering Russia with cannabis, which was illegal, got a contract with Russian penitentiary for 9 years, and as of now she's in a diet stage of dieting. About 70 or something like this pounds she will lose in this new contract. She will become a billionaire much sooner than I expected. I expected that she will become a billionaire within 2 years, because I assumed that she will be released from this contract in within a year, through the pressure and sacrifice of the US administration, which pays careful attention to this issue with this basketball player, very important asset that we have as a country, we, United States of America, and I'm part of it. And let's see what's going on with her. How will she become a billionaire in 2 years? This article comes from Reuters from September 19th, 2022. Russia says ready for US prisoner swap talks, but scolds embassy. So they're ready for US prisoner swap talks, but scolds the US embassy. So when I read this title, I knew exactly what prisoner we're talking about. We have some other weasel over there just so it doesn't show too obvious that it's only about this darling of the new, how should I put it, ideology that floats around in this country. So this person, she has all the check box. So yeah, the US would sell half of the country to get her back because of that. So Russia's foreign ministry said on Monday that it was ready to talks on a prisoner exchange to free US citizens jailed in Russia, but the American embassy in Moscow was, quote-unquote, not fulfilling its official duties to maintain dialogue. Foreign Ministry spokeswoman Maria Zakharova, a good one, said, "We have stated many times that we are ready for negotiations to resolve the fate of US citizens convicted in Russia and Russian citizens in the US," end quote. Russia has previously suggested that it is open to a prisoner exchange which could include, and this is the guy who is not about this guy, ignore this guy, this guy's over there, so it's not too obvious for the weasels of any society. We have a majority of weasels in a society below 86 IQ. Actually they're only 40%, but that's enough. More than we need, but maybe is good enough, because some people don't need more than that. As Einstein said, 99.9% of the human population does not need a brain. The backbone is sufficient, and I think he was right by direct experience. Okay, you don't have to walk too far away to realize that. Just go in your neighborhood and talk to people, or watch TV and watch our politicians and leaders who are supposed to be our representatives, you know what I mean, working for us. They're our leaders, tell us what to do. Unbelievable. So we have the US Marine Corps veteran Paul Whelan, or Whelan, it's not about him, basketball star that I never heard of, Brittnay Griner, and Victor Bout, a Russian arms dealer jailed in the United States. Well, it's not going to be about that. If the Russia asks for 10 Bouts, Victor Bouts, United States will give them 50 for this fantastic asset, Brittnay Griner. Okay, a basketball player that makes a lot of money. She was a good basketball player. Very good for her. Very good basketball player. But she's not very bright, bringing drugs in a country where she knew she was not supposed to. Why? Because she hid it. So that tells you. And she said, I didn't do anything. Okay. Griner is serving a 9-year contract jail sentence for possession and smuggling of cannabis, while Whelan is serving 16 years term for espionage. So who do you think of these two should have more value for United States as a security and importance, as a job, as the guy who was a spy, or the guy who just plays basketball and is dumb, bringing drugs in another country. It's like I come from, let's say, I'm an Italian and I come to the United States with a bazooka, and I show up at JFK in New York with a bazooka and with whatever shells I need over there, and say, hey guys, what's wrong, man? We are allowed to have it in Italy, so I thought it's everything okay. And when they say no, we're going to arrest you and so on. Why? I mean, I didn't even put them over. I didn't pack them. I don't know how they got in my, bag or whatever I carry. That's how she said, because she thought she deals with these guys here, where she can say, well, I'm sorry, my bad. I was under the impression, and okay, go. No, over there, law is law, especially with this kind of things. And they didn't care she's a basketball player. They didn't care she's this. She didn't care that they didn't care she's that. You know what I mean, right? U.S. President Biden met with the families of Whelan and Griner. Ignore the other guy. At the White House on Friday with the press secretary Karine Jean-Pierre, the French press secretary, saying that the administration is committed to working through all available avenues to bring Brittnay and Paul home safely. Okay. All right, so this is what it is. And I think the woman's, Brittnay's, the basketball player's wife was over there representing Brittnay with Biden. So you know what I mean. Anyway, so here it is. I hope they come home. I hope the swap occurs. Now, how will she become a billionaire? This thing will happen within a year. She's going to come back home. When she comes home, you will see all the woke and beautiful mass media outlets here. They will have this person sit down and tell her story. Not the story, because the story will be told in a book. And the book will get her to be a billionaire, showing up in a certain kind of, broadcasting and, shows, and tell how the Russians did this with that and so on, which probably they did. And she will become a millionaire. Now, if you ask me, I'm not saying that's a good thing what happens over there whatsoever, no. But she committed a crime under the Russian law. She got punished by their laws. She got 9 years and that's it. Now, if I would be, let's say, I don't know how old she is. Let's say she's 30. If I would be 30, that's my personal thing. If I would be 30, and let's say I don't have a career like she has, basketball player, and I think she was 2 times a gold medalist, Olympian or something with basketball. Good, fantastic. She's a good basketball player. Very good. But if you give me the option, Emil, you're 30 and let's say you're you're just a regular person. You go to Russia and you stay, 6 months in a penitentiary, or 7 months in a penitentiary, plus whatever before the court and all that determined the 9-year contract. And then when you come back home from the penitentiary, you're a billionaire. Would you take it? Go ahead. I'm not going to take my pants with me in the penitentiary. I come naked, ready to go. That's what I would do. But, I'm just kidding. But I'm just saying that, for a regular person, it would be like, she's going to be a billionaire after that. Now, trauma, it's true. It's traumatic experience, including physical issues. I'm not taking that like light. I'm just making a joke, but she was dumb. That's the bottom line. But I don't want to... Anyway, after all, she's just a tourist. So, she's coming back. Yes! Open the champagne. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.